Hi everyone, welcome back. I don't know why I do this. I don't know what that is. I just feel like I need to do something with my hands. I was gonna do a fall fashion haul today. I could do another one that is beauty related, but this is all just gonna be clothing items that I've bought since I've moved to London. That was about 2 months ago. I bought a lot of stuff. This isn't even all of it, but I came here with just a suitcase. The rest of my wardrobe's all still back in Vancouver, so I kind of had to replace a lot of stuff and prep myself for the cold weather that was coming our way pretty quickly after I got here. This is gonna be a long one because I've got a massive pile of stuff here and more over here, so I guess I'll just start showing you stuff. This is the first item from Forever21, not long ago. I'll leave the links to anything that I can find online down below in the description box. Some of it might not be available because I bought it over the last 2 months, but I'll do my best. If I can't find the exact item, I'll try to link something similar. So this one is just a check, kind of cropped, I guess it's a plaid, gray plaid sweater. It's super thick and cozy. That's kind of why I fell in love with it, because it's so cozy. But it's kind of like an 80s style fit. Like it's got the low armpit cut here, and then it tapers in a little bit at the bottom. Looks really good with the collar coming out of it too, so that was a good buy. This guy is from, oh, that's really not gonna show up, is it? It's from H&M. Just a loose fitting, kind of peasant-y, 70s vibe kind of top. And then it's got little tiny bell sleeves. I do love this. However, I've worn it and washed it, and even though I hung it to dry, it still shrunk like crazy, and it almost turned into a different material down here. It's more of like a crunchy kind of fabric. When I initially got it, it was a very flowy, lovely, it felt kind of luxurious, but it's almost like a different shirt now, so I kind of don't love it as much, but it's still nice just to like tuck into jeans or something, or a nice layering piece. Easy white top. Another H&M buy was this fuzzy sweater. I was gonna buy it quite oversized so I could wear it like over top of jeans, just like casual, but I went for a more fitted look. And then again, I'm gonna do the folded under, and then I'll wear it with like high-waisted skirts or high-waisted jeans or something like that. But I loved the fuzziness of it, and I love the color of it too. It's a very neutral gray. It's not like a purpley gray or blue gray. It's just gray. That was from H&M as well. Again, $14.99 in pounds. Tag is still on it. This one is probably one of my favorite buys. It's from kind of a controversial website. It's called Shein. I talked about it briefly in one of my other haul videos from back in the summer. That website, you have to be very careful about what you buy. You have to see pictures of the item on the site before you actually buy it, because at least that's my experience. This was one of the best items I've ever gotten from this site, and I wore it to Paris last month. But it's a little collared dress, lace, sheer through the center, and then A-line dress. Comes down to about the knees. The last 3 inches or so are sheer, so just above the knees about. And yeah, it's just really amazing quality. Like, I cannot believe, I think in Canadian dollars it's under 50 or so, something like that. And it definitely feels like it's worth a lot more than that. But again, this is probably the nicest item I've ever gotten from that website. Everything's pretty inexpensive and relatively cheaply made. But if you're looking for a lovely holiday dress, this would definitely be a good one. Very inexpensive options for the holiday. Oh god, okay. This is a heavy one. This one I will not be able to link because it's a vintage item. I'll try to link things that are similar though, because there's tons of things out there like this. But it's a big, huge faux fur coat. But it's really beautiful. It's fully lined inside. It's very oversized and fluffy, and I just feel so cozy in it when I wear it. It reminds me a lot of a coat I had as a kid that my mom actually sewed for me and my sister. We had matching ones with little, what are those called? The little puffs that you put your hands into that wrap around your neck. I can't remember what they're called. But I think that's why I like this so much. But I found this at a vintage shop for 17 pounds, so couldn't pass that up. That was definitely a good buy. Okay, back to Forever 21. I ordered this a little while ago, but I know it is still on the site. Cropped, hair in my face. Really nice beige, neutral kind of color that will look good on a ton of different skin tones. Not ideal for my skin tone, probably looks better on someone with dark hair and like olive tone skin, but this crisscross pattern on the front is very popular right now. But yeah, I think this was like 16 or 15 pounds from Forever 21. I got mine in a medium. It is very deep V, so if you're hesitant about showing off the bosoms, definitely want to wear a tank top underneath or buy it in a smaller size so the cut doesn't come down so low. I kind of like wearing a little bralette underneath it, so works for me. Okay, we're making it through here. Moving on to Zara. Just a plain gray, I was gonna say white, gray jumper. I loved the neckline of it though. It's kind of like a modified boat neck. But what drew me to it is the fabric that it's made of. I have no idea what this is. It feels like spandex mixed with fleece or something. It's incredibly soft and stretchy. I love that one too. Okay, back to H&M. I'm trying to zoom through all this stuff because I've got so much and this isn't even all of it. This dress, I kind of waffled on this one a little bit. I had tried it on a couple times and kept talking myself out of it. I kept thinking about it, and so I went back and I got it. Long dress, longer than pretty much all my other dresses. It comes almost to my knees, but it does have a drawstring in the center, so you can tighten it up and cinch it around the waist and it becomes more of like a shorter style dress. Again, with the little fluttery sleeves, and then it's got little tassels all across the front that you can do up. It's really hard to see because it's black, but you can do up the neck so it's tight across the neck, or you can leave it open. And then it's got buttons all the way down the front, which you really cannot see. But yeah, just a plain, very simple black dress, but I feel like I'll wear it a ton. When I bought it, I was thinking I would be wearing it with like my over-the-knee boots and probably covered with a leather jacket, and then like a big huge scarf or something like that. And maybe a toque too, that would be cute. Okay. This I got from Primark the other day. It was on sale for £10. I found this guy in the madness. I hardly go into Primark because it's crazy, but it's like a Shag. Can you see it jump? It dances. But it's like an off beige kind of color. I would have liked it better if it was in gray, but you know, they only had the one color, so. But yeah, it's just like a comfy, cozy, just kind of a mid-length kind of sweater, long sleeves, and then it's got this Shag effect to it, which I think is really cool. It was only £10, so that was a good buy. Okay, moving on to shoes. My most important one that I've worn a ton since I got here. I've worn it in a couple of blog posts already, so you can go over to my blog to see what those look like. But I got these red shoes. This is kind of out of character for me because normally with shoes, I'll go for just something neutral, and then it's usually in my clothes that I tend to wear my more funky things. But these red shoes just kind of stole my heart when I saw them. They're pretty inexpensive. They were £28, but they're really well made, super comfortable. They've got the little gold panel at the bottom, and then they lace up the foot. I like them a lot because they're a full shoe. Like a lot of them have the cutouts on the side, which wasn't really appropriate for London because it's always raining. So I wanted something that was a full shoe, and I wanted something that didn't come up across the back. And if you've seen lots of these, then you kind of know what I'm talking about, but some of them have this big huge piece across the back and then tie up along the front. These ones are just like a flat, but have the lace up on the front, and then they tie up the leg as well. So yeah, love these. They do run a little big. I got mine in a size 3. I think I usually wear like a 3.5, maybe a 4. So yeah, really had to downsize on these ones, but I love them. I want them in the black now too. I think they make them in leopard as well. These are still on the site, so I'll try to link them down below. Moving along, more shoes. Again, from River, did I say that? It's from River Island. These ones are also from River Island. Another trend that's making its way back, and thankfully it is, because it's a lot more comfortable than the average stiletto or uncomfortable shoe that's been very popular for the last few years. These are just like a basic, low, very chunky wedge, Mary Jane. I thought my neighbors were outside the door. Mary Jane style shoe. But they're kind of pointed toe, but not too pointy. Really comfortable heel height. They're in like this black, but it's faux snakeskin print. They're pretty inexpensive, super comfortable to walk in. Go with pretty much anything, and I just think they're super feminine, girly, and I think they feel kind of young too. Like I used to wear this kind of shoe when I was quite young, going to like friends' birthday parties and stuff, wear my party shoes, so I think that's what they remind me of, but I really like them. I haven't worn them a ton because I don't really go anywhere all that dressy, but when Ken and I were in Paris, I slipped into these. I love them. And of course, I couldn't do a haul without my favorite shoes, my new over-the-knee boots. It took me forever to find these things. I had bought and returned several pairs thinking they were the ones, and I would wear them around the house and then think, no, they're not quite right. I'm gonna find something else. Of course, like everyone else, I would love to have the Stuart Weitzman Lowland boots in several colors, but they're like $800–900. I wasn't gonna dive into that, so I knew I could find something that would be relatively similar, especially because they're so popular this season. They're like everywhere now. But these ones, they're just fitted. It's just like a fabric basically. It's not even a boot. And then down here is where the boot starts to form. But they're super comfortable. they stay up. That was the problem with half the other ones that I tried on. They would just slip right down, and I just knew that was gonna drive me crazy. They're a nice suede material. I much prefer the suede to the leather ones. I just think it's a lot more versatile. They're from Office, which I think is mainly a UK site. There's lots of other ones available elsewhere, so I'll link lots of them down below so you can check them out. But yes, definitely you want to pair those for the fall time. Ooh. Moving on to Zara again, another fall must-have for me was this giant faux fur stole. It is huge. This is another one that I'd been eyeing up for quite a while, and what are you doing? It's flashing numbers at me. That can't be good. This is another one I had my eye on for a little while, and eventually convinced myself. I just couldn't stop thinking about it, so I took the plunge, and it was pricey. It was 50 pounds. It comes in 4 different colors. This is the lightest of them, but it's got a little slit on the side here so you can actually tuck it through so it'll hold, or you can just wear it open like that, like it's a big collar across your coat, or you can just wear it one shoulder, like very glamorous for, you know, holiday dinner. If you're in a nice dress or something, it looks just nice perched over your shoulder like that. If you're able to spend a little money, or you're looking for a nice Christmas gift for yourself, something to add to your holiday wish list, this is definitely a good one because there's no sizes involved or anything. Easy for someone to buy for you. Okay, and then my last item. We are finally reaching the end. Dear Lord, I'm gonna need to do some serious editing here. Okay, a toque from H&M. Toques never look good on me. I have such a round face that they just don't look good. But for some reason this one's chunky enough, and then it gives enough volume at the back of my head here that I don't just look like a round beach ball head or something. I think it just suits my face shape best compared to a lot of other beanies. And I love that it's very festive looking. It's all looks hand knit. Looks like something my sister would knit for me. The camera's flashing something at me, so I better go. Thankfully that is all my items. Quick coffee break. Okay, so that is majority of the stuff that I bought in the last 2 months. I have other stuff, so if you'd like me to do another haul or a beauty haul, because I bought lots of beauty drugstore type stuff as well, just let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to do that. And thanks for watching, and happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. Okay, bye.
If you stick your hand into toilet water with a cut, won't she get like hepatitis or something? No?
I don't think you get hepatitis from dipping your hand in the toilet.